Hello and welcome to our onboarding process. Now, it's important we all understand our onboarding process. It has changed and the changes will affect you and your department and the ways in which we work. So please make sure you're aware of them. Now, it's important you understand the reason for the change. In both our mock Ofsted and our recent Ofsted, we have areas that we need to improve. So therefore we can't simply sit back and say, but I've done this in the past and it's worked. On both occasions we have come out with a grade 2 as a good result, and we want to aim for a grade 1 outstanding. So please make sure you are aware of what the changes are and why the changes have been made. So let's start. The first part is about the recruitment process itself. So the recruitment officer, and that could be our in-house or external recruitment officers, will collect raw data on potential learners. This data will be collected in line with the names, addresses, dates of births, emails and phone numbers. From here, this information on a spreadsheet will be passed to our recruitment team. The recruitment team and learner engagement will carry out PLR checks, as there's absolutely no point engaging with a learner if they already have the learning and have achieved it, or they're not even going to be eligible. Once the checks are done, a pathway will be decided for them, so the best course of action. So this will either be learner loans, apps, AEB, traineeships or the ESF routes. Once the route's been identified, the learners will be invited to an information session. Now this information session is designed to give the learner enough information to make an informed decision about whether or not we are the right training provider for them. It's important that they have this information session because it's where we can demonstrate we are following the IAG process, the Information Advice and Guidance. The information session is literally the first part. It's the information. So we're going to give them enough information to make a decision. During that hour session, the half an hour towards the end will be about IAG. So they do a raw IAG data capturing form. This form is then passed to our IAG officers. Now our IAG officers will then contact each potential learner and carry out a more thorough and robust IAG Careers Advice and Guidance session. If the IAG officer is then happy that we have the right learner on the right course, the IAG officer will then send them an invitation to a sign-up lesson or session. Now these sessions will be carried out on a Monday and a Tuesday, both from 10 till 2 o'clock, so they're 4 hours. We know in the sign-up it takes 2 hours to carry out the English and Maths diagnostics and initial assessments because they must be supervised. We're saying an hour to conduct our sign-up paperwork, ensuring that they have the right ID, etc. In this session, we will be taking photographs, uploading to their student records, and they'll then be doing floor walks of the building. At the end of this sign-up process, whilst they're having photos and floor walks, the contracts manager will come down and review the sign-up paperwork. They will then give an offer letter to the student. So this is a provisional offer letter saying, congratulations, you've met all our entrance requirements, you've had independent advice and guidance, we've marked your diagnostics and passed them, and we feel that we've got the right learner on the right course. But this is a provisional. They will then be given their first day of learning. On that, we will then forward them their student welfare packs, and on their first day they'll pick up their ID card from here. Now, what will then happen from there is as soon as the first day of learning has come, the teachers will have already prepared their registers. They'll know who the students are who's turning up. They will then complete the register and, as far as they're concerned, carry out the first learner review, and therefore we can process the learner in learning. If at that point the learner has not engaged, learner engagement will be able to contact the learner and to carry out any questions to why they haven't done. What's important to understand throughout this whole new process is us monitoring outcomes. So the first outcome we have is we had 30 learners sign up who were interested, but only 5 started. So what happened to those other 25? Did they naturally drop out, or were they not selected? We have to have this data to prove to Ofsted that we've done our due diligence checks and that not every learner that comes through our doors are being put onto a programme. So it's important you understand what the process is and why that process is there. Equally, the reason we have 2 information sessions in a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, is to make sure that they have an opportunity to attend. So we have a better way of working. We all know that the information sessions will be done on that day, therefore sign-ups will always be done on a Monday and Wednesday. This allows our admin team an opportunity to review the packs and work in a way where they can process those packs within 48 hours, ensuring that we're not sitting on learner information or losing learner information. Now, if you're not sure about this process, please make sure you come and talk to somebody. But it is important we all follow the new process. So summarise. We will get a learner spreadsheet of information. The PLR will be checked. They'll be invited to an information session. From the information session, they'll have an IAG carried out with them. They'll then attend a sign-up. They'll then be offered a place. They'll then attend, and then the sign-up is processed as complete. So please make sure we follow this new process, because if we don't, errors are going to happen. Thanks for watching.